From the ION is a higher level of teachings.
We know that you have something special to tell the world.
In my work, I am serious about my work. You know, I approach my thing with integrity and with reverence and respect for the art form. You know, and it is easy to work with people who share that same approach, you know, and the same principles. And ION definitely works represent that, and I don't have to testify that because the massive know for themselves.
The Rasta man would have say, him is a IQ la ample. That's how I would have liked to describe this beautiful soul.
It's nice to see out of the ashes a youth like ION just rise up with the philosophy where we hear my expound on the music. The music seems to have that hope in youth like ION.
I always try to record a good artist, and I think he's one of the better artists coming to Jamaica. Maybe it's his style, I don't know much of him, but he should be heard much more often.
Bobby wrong, you condemn, you're wrong, then you can't live long there. Push heights up with dashy fire upon them. Wicked promote the freaky girls and nasty man then, but righteous youth, prison and hang them. Burn Bobby wrong, nasty plan them. Filthy, I don't want hear a damn thing from them.
One thing with ION is quiet. You know? ION is a quiet person.
Well, just like Bob Marley said, so much things to say right now, because there are so much things to say about ION.
You know, so when you drink bitters, it do something good for you, but it tastes bad at first. Some more time, some fire here ION in a bun. If you're looking through the thing, are the right thing them I talk about. How my first hear about ION, you know, I flying and reach at the airport, a spoon call my phone as I turn it on and say, yo, where you there? I say airport, and I say, yo, I find a new artist, you know. I have a demo with him, why you come here, and I say, where you there? I say, I'm skate land. I'm going to go over the skate land and play about 4 tunes and fight, and I say, yo, Spoon, the artists are bad. So that's how the journey started. We started some recording.
Discovering ION is like a mystery, you know. See, ION lean up on a bicycle, but like them they run a little circle and thing, and every artist I pass the mic around him. Because I never even know him was an artist, because I'm so humble lean up on the bicycle and like no one give him the mic. So brethren name Pacus, I must forward over to me and I say, how would I youth that will lean up on the bicycle? I must say, I know say, ION, I'm named FYADUB. You know, I'm a little bad artist in a Spoon. I say, I notice every artist where a DJ, a big up FYADUB. But still, I don't give him the mic.
No, if I want to go on the beach at night, still, isn't it? I say, about 5 or 7 or 9 or, you know what I say, but not only for people. But they do the thing like I say, you want to know the answer from there, you know what I say.
Never forget the moment when ION hold the mic and like the youth put on the rhythm. And when ION, the first thing come out of ION mouth, ION say,
Lightning, lightning, lightning. ION, watch out. So let's say the first. Some girl are hyper, but breadwinner. Selling them vagina for a one night's dinner. Situation getting worse, lot of earth, curse, empty belly, wallet, pocket, and purse. Can't buy life, that's the truth.
The first ION I ever played was the song Living in Love.
The place we call Lavagan at Portmore is a very fruitful place, you know. It's a place where they find tune like Living in Love, you know.
First time I made that tune there, I try to pull up the tune, but I radio I play. So you turn up and change the station, and I try to change back fast. And, you know what I mean? Well, thankfully enough, it was a smart radio man already indeed pull up the tune, so I could have really tune in and hear what the brethren are saying.
Why I choose that song and why that song is even one of my favorite ION up to this point is that it's genuine, but ION touch a different part of your soul when in dep on film journey.
Them man deal with rhyming down to the 4th and the 5th syllable, but guess what? The rhyming makes sense because some guy just rhyme like it's a nursery rhyme, and you know them rhyme from here to Jerusalem and you can't follow the composition. You know, but if you notice, the man I rhyme 3 and 4 syllables, but the composition is of course, you know, coherent and just make a whole heap of, you know, more than sense.
I did have one man can satisfy a rhythm. Item did come down to Vice Up, Capleton and you know, all works to depend on it and thing and I say watch out. But now I left him off of that rhythm here in the car. To the sound and the vibes and the current and the energy and everything we are going is a now thing, you know.
The one I say, you know, so the one I found in and the one of a rhythm, so more I find out one thing from my hygiene rhythm and rate. Says that I go somewhere. Then I drive from Portland to road.
I say, yo, you know, find out from the rhythm to me, I say, boy, if I have spoon, there's a whole bunch of things I have for the rhythm, you know. And I say, hey, Mr. Go and let me hear something. And trust me, driving from Portmore to Kingston.
I flash about 7 or 9 or more.
Like me turn to him and I just laugh and I say,
you know, so I don't hear the one I want to hear.
And forget that change, you can't sound like them, you can't say what them I say. You get what I say, you have to just come with something different. And like, till we me talk, turn to him like him and look at me and I say, I wonder what that brother you want.
So to be satisfied for all.
And him turn to me and say, Fire Spoon, you know me have a little song where I'm not done yet still, but yeah, what? I feel so you have to like it, and I feel so you have something like this you talk about, you know, based on how me hear your sound, you know. I say make me hear it.
Says she flirt with her boyfriend, virgin him up money and bling, so she go bed with him.
And I say, stop it, there, man. See the song don't want, man.
So I say, don't worry yourself, man. I have the idea, I have the idea of the chorus, so by a morning, I go sort it out.
Says she flirt with her boyfriend, virgin him up money and bling, so she go bed with him. Catch disease, now it started spreading, she start to seek.
I really give thanks to I Must Done Pecos for that link there still, you know.
Exactly. Brother kill brother fi gun and say my prove a thing. Parents get vexed and move at him with knife and last flintstone and all shows at him for a little girl.
Even though they didn't know say tilling the style of the right thing, you know, I say them want the help for I encourage it, you know. Them ones that love doing them thing they but up on the cash right, you know, I go and do some farming, you know. Then I call it back bush, you know, already. So over on the cash right, and they them just make use of the site. So being around them ones there where they them a reason about the OIIs, you know. No one the reason, you know.
We get Irene a machine. And we say, Irene come, make we go chop some bush and whole day we in a bush, I chop bush and I try plant and everything, and then eventually we hear him say, want me now come help me chop some bush too. So him gone a few bush too and things. So
they them just burn out a whole heap of spot and get the thing purified. Whole heap of insect run over, you know, with a normal day in the earth, and I have to give thanks to them ones who help to start the thing, you know. Show that them say, yeah man, certain things can grow up on the heights, you know.
That give me a strength to know, say, why I know every youth really get carried away by the hype and thing. And if you listen to him, I expound Rastafari. He might expound it on a level of experience, on a level that is philosophically vibrant in this time. Yeah. And it's very hard, very, very hard, may I tell you, to find a reggae artist that is so philosophical and yet living that philosophy in the true sense of the word.
They wish to see the life journey done. Vineyard a flourish, them gassy and burn it down. Smuggle some, then tell lie about the pushers for perf the gun. Herb